you so much for the opportunity to come in and work with your amazing young people. I'd just like to get some feedback from you about perhaps what your expectations of summer school were, if you feel we've met them, and where we go from here. That would be brilliant.
Okay. When there was an offer of a summer school being run by a team that wouldn't require the efforts of our staff over and above what they've already done, it was an attractive proposition. And the more I found out about Spirit of the Game and that being the basis of the summer school and what it would involve in terms of helping youngsters to develop values, to build friendships, all of those elements that were encapsulated in Spirit of the Game, I just felt that resonated so well with what we've been trying to build here as a school. And so the opportunity had to be seized, in my view. And working with you and hearing your ideas for the activities that the youngsters would be involved in, there was a fun programme for them to get to know each other, but there was a lot of skills building, not just football skills, but all the other social skills that we try as teachers to do alongside of all the educational, the curriculum side of things. I think the other thing that I really liked about the programme was the opportunity for some of our existing Year 7s to become mentors. And for me, that helped to create a sort of network, if you like, that we can build on. Yeah. And I'm hoping that everybody, every youngster who's been involved over the last 2 weeks will see themselves as a buddy for the others who unfortunately haven't been able to take part.
If someone's hurt and they walk out, then you need to comfort them and ask what's happened and get support for them.
I think the mediator one, because they know how to kind of solve problems, and because everyone goes through problems every day, so they know how to solve them.
Like the workshop I did with repeats making, because if some people are in an argument with each other, you can help the other one, so the situation is sorted out.
I wanted to be a peer mentor because I thought I would be a good leader and I would be able to lead them throughout the year in secondary school. I think summer school's been a success because I've noticed that how on the first day they were all shy, and now they've opened up and letting themselves express. Like Hugo, who didn't talk much, and a few days ago I'll be able to talk to him, and he's actually quite funny. There's also Simran, who never talked on the first day whatsoever, but she's talking to me at prayer time and dinner time today.
As a peer mentor, I'd say that the kids who've learnt a lot from this summer school, I have to say, which would be a good option to do it again, because I think they've really enjoyed it and they've learnt a lot. fun because like I think the kids from just playing football they've learnt a lot about it and learned like how to interact with each other because like you know you have to pass and everything and you interact you like.
She mentioned the rap workshop, like the songs, like how we created them, like we use different words like to make it, and like we use each other's ideas, and like in the rap it had a meaning.
Rapping is just not about music, it is about a thing that can lead you on to your life, and like Ramona said, that yesterday can be dark but tomorrow can be even lighter. And so yeah, the book isn't just about Jamie, it's about if you could put yourself in that position and think what would I do if I was in that position, and would I go by the wrong path or would I go in the right path?
I know wherever I am, never to be best, unless I try to be the right. Whatever I do it right. Help people by stopping fights a good example. Aim at getting beaten up, standing for what is right. Even poor people on the block. You have to give a lot of respect. Crippled people everywhere. This game, that's insane. For what is right, even poor people on the block. You have to give a lot of respect. Crippled people everywhere. There's no need to stop and stay. Give them respect. Getting back just because I'm black. Cut me some slack. I'm trying to make some. Get money. Go to college. Then learn some. Deceiving is failing, achieving is succeeding. Dreaming is believing, seeing is deceiving. Respecting is loving, disrespect is hating. Believing in yourself and you'll achieve the calling. If you follow your soul, you will reach your goal. If you make the right decision, you will have good position. If you believe in your dreams, what people that deceive, you will want to be great, so believe in your faith.
You know, he's been talking about his responsibility and how he's enjoying it and how he, you know, that he actively wants to be mature because he doesn't want to cause a bad influence. He doesn't want to be a bad influence on the new sort of year sevens. So he says, look Mum, if I behave like that, they're going to behave like that, and I don't want them to be sort of, you know, behaving badly. I want to be a good role model. And even sort of day-to-day things at home, you know, he's been saying, well, that wouldn't be responsible. He's using words like that, whereas he would never have done that before.
Good. They were smiling. I've certainly seen them smiling. They're really good. How are they being good?
I think summer school's been helpful because, one, my son's really enjoyed it. He's got to do things he hasn't done before, like editing and making a film. He's enjoyed the football, but he's also found some role models, which is interesting. Tom come down and he couldn't stop speaking about the footballer. So overall, you know, I hope it's available next year because he really enjoyed it.
Well, Tom, after seeing him and watching him play, he's my role model. I really want to be like him. Well, I thought it would be lessons, and so my mum made me go, and she said if I enjoy the first day and I can go again, and because I thought it was lessons I was a bit grumpy, I came, and then we did football, we did all sorts of fun stuff like art, and my whole mind just changed, and I just wanted to come every day. It's the most fun week I've ever had.
And also the script must be in 2 parts, and each presenter must have, a part to play. So each, one presenter will introduce one clip, the next presenter will introduce the next clip, and so on. All clear about that?
Yes, sir.
Which one do you want? I don't mind. This one? Yeah, I like that. Okay, we'll do that. No, nobody.
Okay.
Amazing skills that were shown by Sir Stanley Matthews. Thank you for listening.
Okay.
I enjoyed the most was like putting everything together, like the slideshow and the text, it comes in and then comes out. That was really good, and how we put everything together is really hard, and how news reporter, how the BBC News do that today, that's really complicated for them.
Every so often, Mum Sunday just very slowly take the zoom in and out. It's called panning. Okay?
Where?
She was playing these hot. Hi, Dad.
But what I need you to make sure is that we've got the ball and that and the goal in the shot. Okay. So if we angle this like that. Is it recording now, yeah?
Like that?
So if that's like that, yeah, let's have a look. That's it. So we're going to need to stop it as soon as they kick the ball and as soon as that goes in the back.
I like the computers as well, testing our speed, seeing how fast we actually kick a ball, which is quite cool that I kicked it 40 miles an hour. And then ran 12.8 something miles an hour, which is quite cool.
I came up with the idea of splitting the board into half. One side would be a bad side with a graffiti board to show his bad side and crying like he burgled a house and everything. And then on the other side it was like his dreams and ambitions, like football, and we had pictures of Stanley because he inspired him and he became a better person.
There are all sorts of things you can do in terms of, that could be, your line here, it could be a foot up there, anything in terms of the football movement, if you want it. Also struck me, I don't know if it struck any of you, that this is almost a speech bubble, right, coming out from there. So you can put some words in here if you wanted. You can do literally whatever you like, or you might not want that.
Basically, when we started the work, we weren't sure what to do, so then we started the design at the top by like getting the little plates and sticking them on to make a like arty design. And then Harvey went and he printed some pictures off, and we made a backwards S, like sort of like graffiti. And then I writ in paint Sir Stanley Matthews, because that half of it where it said swag, that part was all of bad Jamie, and then the other half was what he was thinking about of football and the grass and the pitch and Stanley Matthews. You see, like when you go to rough areas, you always see these black lines on shop gates and stuff. So then if someone, so we did it in like street cred. So then, but so half of it was the street cred because of the backwards S, but the other half was Sir Stanley Matthews. And then the collage shows, yeah, Jamie Steele's got, like, he thinks about graffiti, but he actually thinks about Stanley Matthews as well.
Well, we thought about how Jamie is in the book and how he has his negative side, which is kind of like how his family problems have resulted in him doing that. So how he's he wants to be loved, he wants to feel as if he's important. So he's getting involved in gangs and making friends that maybe aren't good for him, but he thinks that they might make him a bit more cooler and make a bit more people love him. So that's where the negative side came from. So he's getting involved in crimes and things. So that's where the negative side came from. And then we have his positive side, which is like his football, and how those are his ambitions, and he wants to be a footballer, that's his dream. But maybe if he keeps doing these negative things, that could result in him not being able to achieve his goals. So that's where the positive side came from. And then on the bottom we had the whole football thing, on the bottom, across the bottom, which shows that how he's turned his life around into a positive kind of life, and he doesn't want to be that negative person anymore. He wants to pursue something in his life and achieve something.
We're just mixing ideas of how the whole story came about with the football pitch and playing football, and just generally trying to find ideas of finding colours that reflect Jamie's work.
Jeff, I'd like to thank you on behalf of Nishkam Schools Trust for what you've done these last couple of weeks. Your book, Spirit of the Game, resonates so carefully and so closely with a lot of what our school stands for. The impact and the idea of values, things like teamwork, cooperation, humility. And I've witnessed all of those things over the last few with children. A lot of education is very much hard-nosed. You know, we live in a culture of examination success and qualifications, which are very, very important. But maybe somewhere along the way we've lost that other essential part of education about values, about working together, cooperation. And I think the work that you have done here has just personified all of that. So thank you so much for that. And you can see the smiles on the children's faces out there, the friendships that have been established, the esprit de corps that's been formed amongst the staff there. It's been lovely, really lovely. So thank you for your book.
Well, it's been a real eye-opener for me, because as an artist I tend to be away from these situations and where the work is received. But what Lynn has managed to produce around this and in the school, I've really been truly blown away. Okay. The response of the children and the quality of the children and the way that they've responded to the themes in the book and the way they've interpreted them too in the art workshop that we did yesterday at home, it's almost a surprise and a delight. So I can only thank you for having us in here as well.
What I want to do is to take stock of what's gone on over the last 2 weeks, because it's been over and above what I could have done.
I just wanted to come every day. It's the most fun week I've ever had.
I don't think the kids do either. I have to say a huge thank you to you and your team and to Jeff the author for making it all possible.